sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team comes in rested and ready off the midseason bye week. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His team also on the bye last week, so both teams should come in here with fresh legs and ready to go.
Set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa getting into record his 9th sack of the year.
You work all week on this opening script, and the entire idea, Mike, is to get off to a good start, establish some rhythm, both run and pass, and settle everybody in. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that opening script plan has not gone according to plan.
A throw on the move is caught. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. The 49ers out to punt this one. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got the Alabama product, Robbie Oots. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
Hand off here, up the middle. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. And when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd, they need 8. Darnold. It's complete. He's got Cup. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Seattle.
Gain of 13 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Darnold to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Darnold now to throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a pass. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver.
To the goal line and in. Cooper, touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Will lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. Oh, the out route, and Ayuk has it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk, and that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Seahawks offense and Cooper Kupp heading back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. Darnold now on 1st and 10. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nick Bosa. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Get set, get set. 18! We go.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. D.Hopkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his third touchdown on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 10, 49ers 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He gets that to his big target there. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. To play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one complete to Atwell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. On play action, here's Darnold.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Moving to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Throwing again is Purdy. Tyrese Knight getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
2nd and goal. At the Seahawks.
We'll go play action. Purdy. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. No issues there. This one is good. And the 49ers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So after that kick, they cut the deficit to 3, and every point matters, especially in these close games. As they look to build on this in the second half, every possession coming away with points, touchdowns, field goals. It's going to be one of those back-and-forth games.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Caleb Williams. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Bijan Robinson. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Falcons are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Dameon Pierce. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Commanders move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this tackle there is pushed forward. It will give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially.
He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action with Darnold. Over the middle, the big target, Van. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now give on the ground with good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Injured player on the field, and that is Cooper Kupp. That is a player they cannot lose out of this lineup. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. His throw left side is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
1st and goal.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Seahawks 20, 49ers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Exiting. The ball comes out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he gets this up close to the 40. YR2 in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Back to throw. Purdy. That's a sling to Ayuk. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll roll out here with Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. YR2. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Purdy to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Hopkins. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch out!
Purdy gonna put it up again. Over the middle to Kittle. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll throw again with Purdy. Tyrese Knight. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's caught by Pearsall. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are able to get it back within a score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Outright sniffing Jigba has it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down.
A 52-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Pearsall left wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18, watch out!
First and 10. Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners. First down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. McCaffrey is in for a touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Reaching the left side, he's got it.
Complete to Jackson Smith and Jimbo. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's pass open right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And despite a nice juke, he's going to get a yard to show for second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Returnable from the 17. And some nifty running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down. 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Get set. 118. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 45-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Purdy. A slant to Ayuk. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 2.
Get set. Yellow. 118. Watch out. Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. Ayuk makes the play along the sideline. And he'll be taken down. The game is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Throwing again is Purdy. And this is a touchdown. They will not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line, to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Here we go. One final play. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So a win here for the 49ers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Brock Purdy. He's not going to force it. Down close, he'll take it in from 8 yards out. Touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Lamar Jackson. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Ravens win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Omarion Hampton. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Chargers come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field, a mile high here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a fun matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. On one sideline, there's head coach Kyle Shanahan. Spent some of his high school years in the city here while his father Mike was leading the Broncos to those pair of Super Bowl titles. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And here we go on EA Sports. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here that plays a clean ball.
This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up second and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He puts him air under it, deep down the left. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Nix from the gun. He's running for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down.
32-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You've got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
18, watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get set, get set! 18, stop!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Purdy gonna go on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's gonna go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play volleyball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that creates space, just find a way to get him the ball. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Going for it on 4th. Nix. And finds his man, Ingram. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 32 to his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down, more to come.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Dobbins. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the 1st. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Line lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by a man who spent his first 6 seasons in red and gold, and that's Greg Greenlaw. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To George Kittle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. He breaks the catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st down, 49ers.
Purdy on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. D.Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Lenore there on the stop.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of their front 7.
Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 43. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
To the air, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Kittle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
San Francisco.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 1st down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 15. Dump off to his fullback. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. A give left side. Here's Robinson. A second down run, good for 4. And brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Purdy throwing here. Forced out to his right. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. New set of downs for him from the 46. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he gets him 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the in route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. just gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Purdy to throw it. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pearsall on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 33-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First down throw by Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Takes out a one-stop. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
16 yards.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Texans. And this is Nico Collins. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Texans get the victory here. They win it by 10. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Big Pat Freiermuth. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Steelers have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the veteran Aaron Jones. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Vikings get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 from the 41. On the gun is Purdy. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Initial grounding. Offense.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Find an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Robinson on the inside give. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Get set. Up. 18. Watch out.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Quick slant complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on a second.
Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part. Maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And finds his man, Ingram. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nix with it on 1st. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside.
He'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Watch out!
Here's a give to Robinson. And good forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Outside! Up! 18! Watch out! Up!
On 2nd second down. Robinson. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Talanoa Hufanga making the stop there against his former team. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy throwing here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
San Francisco.
This is Robinson. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Get set. Hot.
Purdy looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Purdy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Get set.
Mitchell up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. It's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. We've got to pause now for an injured player, and not the guy you want to see struggling. That is Brock Purdy, who the medical staff is standing beside. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Piniero's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Piñeiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes one defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Yeah, set up the screen here. It's Harvey. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On first down, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Nix off the play action. This throw is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready, set, punt. 52 blue. Ready.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd
Here we go.
and
Set.
less than a yard.
Set. 45. Right. Cut.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Gabriel bails out of the pocket quick. Ayuk makes the catch. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Let's set, go. 50, green. Ready?
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut, go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Going run again with McCaffrey. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, set. Set, up 10, black. Set.
On the gun, Gabriel. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
36-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes the Bronco offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Dumps this one off to Harvey. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33.
14 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Nix from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. PAT effort coming up.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 20.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL. Premium for possessions, and when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Ready?
Riding up to take a knee on 2nd down.
38. Set, hut.
The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the 49ers. And this is the Niners defense making the big play. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Niners get the W by 2 touchdowns. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Packers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.